Hello, hello, hello. It's Christine Trainer talking to you from New Westminster, British Columbia, Canada, or shall I say, blistery New Westminster, British Columbia, Canada. It's kind of a lousy kind of a day to hear on the west coast of BC, but that's okay. Welcome to my channel. If you don't know who I am a digital marketing as well as an entrepreneur, and I have been doing that for the past couple of years and have amassed a lot of knowledge of tips and strategies of online marketing and beyond. And so that's what I want to share with you today as I continue on my series of tips and strategies of online marketing here on my channel as well. So that being said, I want to share just a teeny bit about me. I would say I'm from the college of life where I had a variety of jobs in my lifetime, and they masked so many different things. I mean, one job I actually was a sheet metal worker. Can you believe that, for 8 years? But the last job I actually had, I was in direct marketing with my sister west of me in Vancouver, and I did that for a few years until sadly I wasn't at that job as well due to the fact the office closed. Did nothing to do with me. And as the years went by, I had a variety of different other jobs, didn't do too well until 2 years ago. I decided that I wanted to work at home, have a home-based business, do the laptop lifestyle. I wanted to be at home 7 hours. I was getting older, and it was kind of hard to get a decent job. At my age, people were thinking, I sure had a lot of skills, but I was getting older, so I knew that was where I wanted to be. Plus, I like the idea of working into my retirement years and still amass a good income for my husband and I when we get older. Excellent, right? And you can do that working online within your niche or whatever job you want to have. So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, I started that 2 years ago, and I'm continuing on doing it now, as well as I guess you would say 3.5 months ago, I started another new program, which is an excellent program, earned me some consistent income. Because you know what I'm doing? I'm working daily tasks every day for 2 hours a day, learning and understanding how to build my business online, branding myself with a beautiful system called Successful Solution Method, led by Amanda Wray. And of course, today, like no other, we had our webinar sharing the information about Successful Solution Method and wonderful testimonials. And in the next segment, I'm going to share the webinar with you. Okay, which you're going to really enjoy. Stay to the end because there's lots of information down below in my description about Successful Solution Method and the link for you to check out as well. Okay, so don't forget to like and comment my video if you haven't been to this channel before, and subscribe to my channel too. It's a wonderful series of tips and strategies of online marketing that I've been doing this past little while. I'm really been enjoying it, and I have many more videos to come as well as click the link below to check out the next notification of my next video that's coming up real soon as well. So my lovely friends, with that in mind, let's carry on to the video. Stay to the end. It's an excellent video with lots of information and testimonials. See you on the other side to success, my wonderful friends.
Citizen.
What country do we not have?
All over the world.
All
over the
sir.
world.
Get out your
Global.
notes. Get ready to welcome Amanda, guys.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, we're now live.
Peter, why don't you do it
Streaming
tomorrow?
live, everybody.
Hello everyone, welcome everyone who is new.
Yeah.
We coming up to 500 members.
Yes.
Thank you. Coming up
100
tomorrow.
participants.
All right.
39. We're gonna make it.
Yes.
Well, we gonna make it.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Great, great. We still got some people coming in. We are now streaming live on Facebook. 455 participants are on this webinar. Guys, this is just crazy. We have crossed 1,000 members in SSM, paid out over $300,000 to SSM members. Yes. So exciting, so exciting. Yes, so exciting. I am so happy to be here with you guys today. For those that don't know, my name is Amanda Wray. I am the creator of SSM. And I'm going to give you a little bit of backstory about myself, why I created SSM, what to expect when you join this opportunity, and basically just give you a little bit of information about this platform, okay? Please make sure to stay till the end because I'm going to also have some people share their testimonies about how they've been doing with SSM how they've been earning, and why we are growing at such a rapid pace. Okay, I think that's really important for people to know why this movement actually happened, how it happened, and why there are so many people that are having success with this platform. This is like no other platform here online. I haven't found anything like this. I hear this all the time of people just stating how they've never been in the opportunity anything like this before. Okay. People are still coming in, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So I basically, it's a little bit staticky. Okay, hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, can everybody hear me? How do I sound? Good? Okay, great, great. So I started my online journey back in 2015. Oh, it's a little off? Okay, wait a second. Okay, how do I sound now? Better? Okay, great. Okay, so I started my online journey back in 2015. I know a lot of you heard this story before, but for those who haven't, I was looking for a way to actually leave my daytime job. I wanted time freedom. Not only that, I was just tired of punching the clock. And I wanted to be able to travel. I wanted to do things with my family. And I had a kid at the time. And I just felt like where I was at in my life, I was feeling overworked and underpaid. Okay. And that's for a lot of people. We have 200,000 people out there per day that's looking to leave their daytime job. They're either not getting paid enough, they're being mistreated. It's just a lot of things. They don't have the time to do the things that they want to do. And I think that what happened was once I had my child, it kind of set in that I wasn't spending enough time with him because I was always working. So it would be like some nights I would have a little bit of time with him because it went from work to I got to do laundry, or it was work to I need to go to the supermarket. And I call him, this is my first kid. He was he's my special child because he wasn't supposed to be here. I went into labor at 4.5 months, and he came out. I held him in for another couple of months, and he came out 1 pound 9 ounces. So it was really hard for me to actually leave him, seeing that he was so premature. And when he got out the hospital, he was very young. He had to go with a babysitter. So I said, there has to be another way. I need to be able to spend more time with my kid, and not only that, make more money. Okay, I wanted to make more money. I wanted to have time freedom to do the things that I wanted to do. So I went onto YouTube and I started looking for a way. And I started noticing that there was people that was earning online, living the laptop lifestyle. I'm like, well, what is this? I want to learn how to do this. Like, what is this? So I didn't really start right away with the online journey of affiliate marketing. I actually started with Amazon, okay? And what I was doing is I was flipping products online. So I was going into supermarkets and different places, Family Dollar, and I was selling items on Amazon for a profit. And I don't think I've ever really told this story, but this is one of my breakthroughs. I love the fact that I didn't have to actually punch a clock and I was working for myself. But what I didn't like is that I felt like I still didn't have time freedom, because shopping takes time, packing takes time, customer service, people buy products, they return items and things like that. So even though I was doing really well with that, I still felt like something was missing. And I'm like, there must be an easier way, because I feel like this, if I found this, I can find something else. So I started looking into affiliate marketing. And what I did was I started to tell my story and I started teaching people how to flip products on Amazon, okay? How to go into stores for people that didn't mind doing that. And I loved it. I was doing a lot of one-on-one sessions. I was interacting with people. People were paying me top dollar just to have my knowledge because I was doing so well. And people was like, wow, I really want to do that. So that's when it came to me. I want to be a coach. I want to be a success coach. Okay. 500. Yes, we hit 500 people, Patricia. So exciting, guys. So I went on to start this online journey, and I connected with some marketers that were doing really well. And I'm like, you know what? This is what I want to do. I want to live the laptop lifestyle. That's what I want to do. I don't want to do Amazon anymore. I don't want to be in a store for hours finding products and trying to sell products and do all of that stuff. I don't want to do that. So I just basically started digging into all of the things that help you build a business online. And I got to tell you, for the first year and a half, I was lost, okay? I didn't understand funnels. I didn't understand traffic. I didn't understand conversions. None of this stuff made any sense to me, okay? It was like a foreign language. But another thing that I didn't like about affiliate marketing at the time and trying to learn all this stuff is that I had nobody to really help me and guide me to really understand how business works, okay? So people were telling me, Amanda, just buy traffic. It's a learning curve. You got to just keep going. You got to keep going. But what I understood for myself, what made sense was that if I'm going to be learning something, I want to know that what I'm learning is right and that it's going to actually work. Okay. I didn't feel that way about any of the programs that I was in. I didn't feel like I was learning enough or I was getting enough help in order to be successful. Why? Because the opportunities that I was in was not allowing me to grow. I didn't have a mentor. There were no live trainings. My sponsor didn't have time for me. I am the type of person, I am hands-on. For me to really learn something and apply it, I have to be hands-on, okay? I have to be able to ask questions. I need straight up answers. They need to make sense, right? And not only that, I feel like when I sat in front of the computer, I didn't know what to do. It was like, I would be on social media for hours and there was really no rhyme or reason to what I was doing. Okay, so fast forward, I said, I'm going to get myself a mentor. I had heard on a YouTube, because I used to listen to YouTube all the time. I would go to sleep and have the earphones on and listen to inspiration and different people's stories that were successful. And one thing that really spoke to me was the difference between a sponsor and a mentor. Okay, and I didn't know at the time until I heard that message. I call it one of my light bulb moments. I have all of these light bulb moments, and this was one of my light bulb moments, okay? The light bulb moment was, Amanda, you need a mentor. Why? A sponsor is someone that sells your product, right? And they give you the information for you to do the work on your own, right? They're not mentors. They're just selling digital products most of the time, right? But a mentor is someone who teaches you the skill sets that you need in order to be successful. And that's the thing in this industry, a lot of people don't understand that there is a complete difference between the two. A sponsor cannot do what a mentor does, and a mentor cannot do what a sponsor does sometimes. Sometimes you have a mentor, they're really good at teaching, but they may not be an affiliate marketer where they're going out and they're actually ongoing promoting products. Then you have some sponsors who are really good at promoting products and making sales, but they're not good at teaching. And that's when I had my first light bulb moment. So I said, you know what? I'm going to get me a mentor. I'm going to go find me a mentor. And I collided. I embraced this gentleman that said, Amanda, you pay me, I'm going to teach you. And I said, I'm ready to learn. And I remember the first couple of weeks, I was so pumped, so pumped. And he said, Amanda, you know what? Everyone comes in that way. Everyone comes in that way. But it's all about being pumped. The days where you don't have the results, the days when you don't make the money, the days when you're struggling, when the days you don't feel like doing the work. I'm going to tell you, it's not easy, but it is doable, and you can do this. And guys, the first 3 months of going on this journey with this gentleman changed my life. It absolutely changed my life, okay? It took me, and I say this a lot, I know Sarita probably like, here she go with that story again, because I've said this before. It took me 75 days to get my first payout. So could you imagine how many nights I went to bed wondering, dang, am I wasting my time? What I'm doing, does it really work? I know this gentleman is telling me it's going to work, but once you get past 30 days and you have no results, you start playing a mental game. It starts to be one of those, oh my gosh, am I doing the right thing? Oh my gosh, is this really going to work? Am I wasting my time? Am I wasting my money? You know, so 75 days it took me to make my first payout. And actually, I made 2 payouts that day. $1,000 from one lady and $800 from a gentleman. My 2 first biggest payouts, 75 days. Guys, listen to me. Patricia, Maria, Christopher, Sarita, Crystal, Melissa, listen to me. Listen to me. That moment, that was another life-changing moment because I said, oh my goodness, I just got paid to my PayPal $1,800 in one day. That sent me through, even though it was only $1,800 and it took me 75 days to make it, it took me to another level. I just started thinking, this is what happens. This is how it, and then one of the things that hit me was, wow, I see why so many people don't make it, because the average person doesn't make it past the first 30 days in any opportunity. It's hard to stay involved in something that takes 75 days to pay, right? Because mentally, we're used to going to a job and getting paid either what? Every week or every 2 weeks, right? Now you're online working for yourself and you're building something, and it may take 2-3 months to get paid. Now, SSM, why was it created? I wanted to create something that was easy enough for people to build an online business as quickly as possible, but not only that, be able to see results as quickly as possible, have a community of support, be able to have live trainings where they can actually interact with other people, get their questions answered, and not only that, realize why they've been failing over and over and over again, because 97% of the industry is failing over and over and over again. So I said, you know what, seeing that I've been doing this since 2015, I had my breakthrough in 2016, I want to share my story, but not only that, share other people's stories about why they're failing, the constant questions of, why isn't this working for me? What am I doing wrong? Because I started to realize the pattern with all of these opportunities. And what I realized is that a lot of them look the same, right? You go to a lot of sales pages, they all look the same. They all promise certain things, but a lot of them don't deliver. Why? There's a few reasons, and we're going to talk about that too. I'll put together a presentation, but I feel like going on a whole nother journey today. So that's where I'm going to go, okay? I started to realize what the issue was. All these sales pages, they look the same. All of them, they say they produce these results. But what is it that people aren't really understanding? One, traffic. That's the first thing. A lot of people are failing because they don't know how to run traffic. If you don't have traffic, you never will have a business. What do I say all the time? Traffic is commercials, whether you're on TV, whether you're on the radio, whether you're going through a magazine, a newspaper, right? Whether you're on YouTube. We all, at some point, we see traffic. Even as children, I don't care if you're 75 years old. I know that when you was a kid, you was watching a TV show and a commercial always appeared. Why? Because traffic needs to happen in order for you to have a successful business. Now, here's the issue. People hate recruiting. People hate recruiting. Why? Because they've tried everything and nothing works. Why? Because all of the opportunities are telling everyone to do the same doggone thing. Brand yourself, call 100 friends, brand yourself, no, brand the company, call 100 family and friends, post to Facebook groups, purchase a ton of traffic. Done for you systems, we got a whole bunch of those. Get in and we'll do all the work, right? How are you learning when they're doing all the work? What about when they leave? Then who does the work? How does that work out, right? So we're promised all of these things and none of it works. Why? Because it's not the right way. It may last for a season, but we want something that's sustainable. We want it to last for months and years to come. And that's why I said I wanted to create something that was evergreen, that can be here today to use, and it could be here 5 years from now to use. Because at the end of the day, if you learn how to do it the right way, you'll never have to call family and friends. You'll never have to chase a person ever. And you will become the lead magnet. And that's what I wanted to do. I remember telling my mentor that. I said, I'm so sick and tired of having these fake conversations, trying to convince people that what I do works. And he said, Amanda, I promise you, after your first 90-day blitz, you will understand why you will never need to do that again. And he was right. I can't sleep without the phone going off. Somebody's ready to get started. I can't take a break without somebody ready to get started. And I'm not reaching out to none of these people. They're coming from everywhere. And this has been happening since the mid-year of 2016. That's when it started. I don't know if you guys ever heard this story before. I told it before, but I remember one day I was so behind in bills working my daytime job. I never used to answer phone calls that I didn't know. I would send them to voicemail because I thought it was the bill collector. One day I said, you know what? Let me check my messages. Guess what, guys? It was people that were trying to get into my business. I thought it was bill collectors. I said one day, it said your mailbox is getting full. You want to clear so many messages out. So I'm like, get my pen and paper together. I pull out my bills, put them on the table, and I'm going to the messages. And it's like, hi, Amanda. My name is so-and-so. I found you on Facebook. I seen you. I want to join your business. I reached out twice and left a message. People were from all over the world, area codes I'd never seen before. I'm thinking these are the bill collectors. And it was actually the things my mentor was telling me to do that was working. Wow. Then on that, I find out that I have this other secret messenger on my Facebook that no one really knows about. And we go over that in our training. One day I decided to go into that. Somebody helped me find it and locate it. I had over 50 messages that was pending for like over 4 months of people ready to join my business. Because they weren't my friend, I never seen their message until I went into my other folder and seen that people wanted to be involved with me. They wanted to work with me. They wanted me to mentor them. I was blown away. So Fast forward, I made a commitment and a promise to God and myself. If you free me from this job that I hate so much, this one income that I had that I was just so afraid of, oh, if I ever lost this income, it's all over for me. I said, I will dedicate the rest of my life teaching people how to earn from home, how to work from home, how to build a business from home. Because once I realized how easy it was, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to tell the whole world. Because I would have never thought in all of the months that I was trying to learn that it was as simple as it was following some basic steps. So what we're going to do is go into the presentation. We are at 500. We have 67 people that are waiting to get into the room. So I will be upgrading to the next level so everyone can participate and be involved. I'm so sorry. I didn't know 500 was the max, but I will increase the room for our next webinar. I deeply apologize. Okay. So what we're going to do is turn on this, go over to this PowerPoint presentation that I put together just to teach you what SSM is all about, why we have 500 attendees, why we paid out over $300,000 to members from all over the world. We have tons of top marketers that are involved and they're just loving the platform. A lot of people are saying, you know what, Amanda, it's not really even about the money. It's about the community. It's about what I'm learning and how I can apply it to anything that I decide to do when it comes to my online business. And that's what I love, because no person should feel like they have to stay with one company in order to earn, right? The multiple six-figure earner or six-figure earner has multiple streams of income, which means more than one, right? So that's where we want to go. And with this platform, you're able to do that. I was telling somebody the other day, I have 7 income streams. Okay. Most six-figure earners have at least 4 to 5 income streams. And what you do is you build them up one at a time. But once you learn the basics of traffic, branding, the approach, and we're doing it as one, it just takes on a mind of its own. And we're going to talk about that as well, because what I did back in 2016 is hard for the average person to do alone now. It really is. Without the support, without the community, without the step-by-step guidelines of what to do, it'll never happen. That's, again, why 97% of people out there are failing. Okay, I'm going to shut up now. Move right along to this PowerPoint presentation. And then after that, we're going to have some testimonials about SSM, the people who are in SSM and their experience with this opportunity. So SSM is Successful Solution Method, a business model that works for everyone that uses it. We have the proof it works. Please stay to the end, okay? Okay, so Successful Solution Method. What is Successful Solution Method? It's a business model that allows you to earn while you learn. This platform was created mainly for people to experience earning an income while building a successful work from home business. And the reason why I put that in there, successful, is because sometimes people have businesses or they want to have a business online, but they have something that doesn't work or something that doesn't last. Right? I have been in opportunities where I started in 6 months or 8 months into the program, the owner took off with the money and the program. For whatever reason, I don't know, okay? But what we want to do is we want people to start building a successful business that allows them to generate income. But not only that, understand what they're doing and why they're doing the things that they do. Understanding why certain things work and other things don't. And that's what we go over in Successful Solution Method. So most of the challenges people face, and we went over this before, getting into programs and wasting time, using methods that don't work or that are outdated, giving false promises. I had a few people that was on a team that was promised some big money going into this other opportunity. They lost out on thousands of dollars. I always tell people, if it's too good to be true, don't do it. If you don't have to work hard for it, it's normally not worth it. You have to be willing to put in the work and the time in order to build a business. If you're not willing to put in the time and the work and the effort, stay working for somebody else. Stay at that 9-to-5 job. Because it is going to take some time and some consistency for you to start producing results consistently. And that's what we go over with SSM. We have a lot of people that join opportunities and they don't earn a dime. Most people that are online are earning less than $500 within a year with their online opportunity. A lot of people are trying to learn skill sets that they cannot develop or that take months or years to develop. I was one of those people. Every time it was time to do a funnel, time to set up an auto responder, when I first got into the industry, I would quit because I didn't understand the terminology. I didn't understand the systems. I didn't understand what I was doing. That is a lot to put on a person when they're first starting a business. Now, at some point, you want to learn these things. But what I think is best is to learn stuff in bite-sized pieces. Because again, when you have a mindset of going into a job, doing the same thing over and over again, now you have to reprogram yourself to do something different, and you can't do it all at once. So we go over these things, but in the beginning, this funnel is done for you. It's put together for you. And as you progress through the program and you want to learn these things, they're given to you in bite-sized pieces in order for you to be successful. That's the thing. People taking too much, and my mentor told me this, I'll never forget. I didn't know what that meant it's called information overload. Information overload, people. We do this all the time. Get into an opportunity, take in everything. Don't put out anything. Anybody ever done that? One in the chat. You go through training and you're taking down notes and you start to realize you're taking down notes for weeks at a time. And at no point do you ever apply what you learn. And it's so much to learn that you just continue learning and don't apply it. Guys, it fries the brain. I didn't notice until I got a mentor. You start frying your brain. You have to do things in bite-sized pieces and you apply as you learn a little bit at a time. That's how you become successful. I was doing that. I would go to a training module. There will be 12 modules, 15 modules. I'm constantly writing, taking notes, writing, taking notes. And then I would realize a month later, I took down all this information and nothing happened. I didn't apply anything. I didn't really learn anything. I was just writing. My brain was taking it in, but because I wasn't releasing it or applying it, it was turning into mush. It was nothing. That's information overload. You can't never do business that way. Okay, so we go over that in our trainings and we teach people how to overcome that. People purchase traffic that never converts, and mainly before they even get started, they quit. Because if you're in an opportunity, you don't have a mentor, you don't have a sponsor that's working with you, you don't have traffic that converts, you need to learn how to run business, and you're not getting results at the same time, ultimately you're going to quit. So with Successful Solution Method, we're going to go over how to turn this educational platform into a money-making machine, allowing you to produce a full-time income and brand you. That's another thing. People are out here branding these opportunities, and I tell people, don't do that. Don't do that. You don't know if that opportunity is going to be around in the next 6 months or year. Now you got this opportunity all over all over these different platforms, right? And it's not even there no more. Why not brand yourself? When people are looking for an opportunity, they don't look to connect with the opportunity. They connect with the person that is presenting the opportunity. That's who they connect with. So why not brand who you are? Remember this, guys. There's someone always out there waiting to hear your story. We are all unique people with different backgrounds, different levels of education, different things that we love to do. Why not share your story? Why brand a company that may not be here in the next 6 months or a year? It makes no sense. We have people that are using this platform right now as we speak that are now consultants, and they're doing business and making money with people that want to learn what it is that they do. That's amazing. Why not brand yourself? You don't have to brand an opportunity. I don't care how much you love the opportunity. You can always brand yourself and share an opportunity. And that's the way it should work. That's the right way to do business. So teamwork makes the dream work. We talk about that a lot. That's why we have 500 participants on tonight. We give people what they need, and you'll never have to worry about earning online. So we have a business model that works, that's going to continue to work because it's evergreen, it's easy to apply, and it works for just about any online business opportunity. We have live trainings, we have weekly webinars, we have special guests that come on and do mindset trainings. That's another thing, guys. A lot of you guys want to do business, but your mindset is not in the right place. That is important. There were so many times when I wasn't comfortable with myself because things that don't matter to the person outside, but it mattered to me at the time. The big gap between my teeth, the way my hair looked, sometimes even me just being a Black woman. You have to be comfortable in your skin first in order to be out there and have people gravitate towards you. That's important. So we have mindset trainings because there's going to be a lot of times where you need to build up your confidence. I have so many people that come to me and say, Amanda, this has changed my life, my mindset, my way of thinking. Wow. The outpour of people that are reaching out to me for my help, that want to do business with me, that want to lock arms with me, that is magical. With myself, I had to become more confident with who I was as a person and really feel like I had something to give. Because all them years of sitting behind a desk, right? You're giving a person your all. They're not building you up. Your boss is not motivating you. He's not inspiring you. Your coworkers is not pushing you to be better, right? So that's another thing you have to go through, changing your mindset, because we don't get this stuff at a daytime job. I've never, ever been at a job where I had a boss that motivated me to do better because I had an opportunity to make money and work for myself. Never has that ever happened. I never had a coworker come to me and say, Amanda, you know what? You're doing an amazing job. I cannot wait to give you that 6 figures a year. I look at you and I see you as a leader. I've never had that happen. I never had anyone tell me that I look like, never, ever, ever, never happened. And I've had plenty of jobs. So that's why we have the community and we have the support. Because you need to know when you're doing great things, you need to know what you need to improve upon, and you need to have the direction in order to get the job done. So that's what we focus on, and we have an approach that works where you don't have to feel like you're going out and you're trying to get people to join you. That's what we want. So SSM, Movement for Success, okay? We're going to talk about the things that we do. We post banners. We have banners from our in-house graphic designer that we use in our storyline on Facebook and in our Facebook group. We now currently have 6,000 people in our Facebook group, prospects and also members, okay? We motivate and inspire others through messages and quotes. We have ongoing trainings where we implement exactly what we learn, which is step by step. We have weekly webinars. We work on our accounts approximately 2 hours per day, 4 to 5 days a week. We post our results and we engage in our Telegram chat and in our Facebook group. And the reason why I put this together is mainly because I realized 5 months ago that that's mainly all I was doing. That's what allowed me to earn 6 figures in a year. The training and support that I had from my mentor was hands-on, 100% right and straight to the point, step by step. He told me what to put up, what it needs to look like, how to work the system, how to do it fast, how to implement it. And I've been doing that since 2016. I didn't try to reinvent the wheel. I took what was already out there that was working and I put my own spin to it. And your spin when that comes in is who you are. That's the spin. Your personality, your uniqueness, what it is that you know, that's the spin that goes on the back of SSM. But everything is already laid out for you in order for you to have the success that you need in business. All you have to do is use the system. Now, with SSM, what makes us so unique is that we don't focus on selling anything. We are noticed because of the approach. We have highly targeted traffic. It's more than just the money. The results are consistent. It's a hands-on approach, and we're a community that's highly engaged and growing. We teach people the right way to grow their business. And what you are going to learn will allow you to earn for years to come. We give back to our members. So, Successful Solution Method is a program that gives back, pumping payouts back to our members that are consistently completing the tasks that we have, creating to stop chasing prospects and to help get rid of the tire kickers. Now, I came up with that idea because I wanted to give back. I was, again, tired of getting in opportunities where, oh, you get 50% of whatever you bring in, the other 50% goes back to the company. Oh, you get 25%, the other 75% goes to the company. Or you get 75%, the company is always taking a piece. But they never do anything to motivate their members. Never. What happens with that? So a new opportunity comes about. All of the sharks come in. I call the marketing gurus the sharks. They eat up all the small fish. The small fish is the tire kickers, the newbies, the people who are just trying to make it. Where does that leave the newbies in the online marketer that has never made it? They get nothing. Why? The big sharks come and eat them all up, eat up all the fish. So by the time it comes to you, there's nothing to eat. Why not pump a portion of the money to the members to keep them going? especially for those who are really in this business to win. Now, there are still going to be people that are going to come in and do nothing. That's just a part of it. Just like how people go to work and get fired, right? People get a job all the time and they don't work out. They wind up getting fired. There's still going to be people that come into the opportunity, they're not going to do nothing. But for the ones who are really dedicated and motivated and want to see a change, why not reward them? Even if they've never made a dime online, they're a newbie, they've been struggling for the past 5 to 10 years, why can't they earn a piece of the pie? That's what we decided to do with SSM. Allow everyone the opportunity to win. That's what separates us from the rest. And the reason why I thought about that was because this year we have with the pandemic, I was one of those lucky ones. I didn't have to worry about going out to a job. I had money coming in. I was able to stay at home with the kids, but there was a lot of people that wasn't able to do that. And not only that, I felt like, you know what, I can create something where people can really get to learn business, understand business, and not even have to worry about the stimulus payment, going back to work. People can really get away from that life. I remember one day I was just so depressed because I was going through my Facebook page and I was just I was watching the news every day, just trying to stay ahead with what was going on. And between that and Facebook, it was just like so many people that were out of work, that didn't get their stimulus payment, that was waiting, that was at the food pantry. It was just so, I'm like, it was so overwhelming. I'm like, I felt the need to do something. I need to do something. So I remember talking to my programmer. I said, I'm going to give $10,000 out to 10 people. We actually went over 10 people, thanks to SSM. $10,000 to 10 people. We are over $10,000 to 10 people right now. I'm going to give people the opportunity to build their business and their brand, do it the right way, and be able to earn while building their business. And the ones who are serious that really wants this, they're going to win. And that's what I'm seeing every single day with SSM members. Not only are they reaching out with me, they're reaching out with the success coaches. They are just so excited about what we have put together because they've never seen a transformation within their business ever. And now, just implementing some daily tasks day to day is allowing them to see changes, not only just the money part, but also mentally. People are feeling so inspired. And that's what it's all about. We have people, and if you guys weren't here for the last webinar, we had 2 people that came on and their testimony was about how they left their daytime job to work their online business full time. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So we have with SSM 5 packages. These are all one-time payments. If you want to know what's included in these packages, whoever invited you to this webinar, you can get back to them and they will give you the sales page that tells you exactly what's in each and every one of these packages. The lowest level, which is a bronze level, is a one-time payment of $125. Then we have the silver package, which is a one-time payment of $325. The gold, which is $500, the platinum, which is $1,000, and the diamond, which is $2,000. Now, with these different packages, they're going to give you training modules that's just going to help you speed up your results. If you are a beginner and you want to just know more about what we do, or you want to implement more, maybe you have more time. A lot of people are starting out right here at the gold level, okay? I tell people it's not even about the money. Come in where you fit in. You're not going to lose out on a payment if somebody comes in higher than you. As long as you're doing your part, you're going to always gain 50% of any affiliate that comes in from your link. So even if you come in at the, let's just say the silver package and you pay $325, and someone comes in at the diamond package, which is $2,000, you are going to still make $1,000. Now, what a lot of people are doing is they're taking the money and they're upgrading to the higher levels. It's really up to you. And we talk about that. Investing in yourself is important. Like I say all the time, a doctor can't go in and he didn't do his degree and stuff and start performing surgery. It's not going to happen. He's not cutting nobody open without those papers, right? A lawyer is not going in to defend anybody, and he didn't go and take go to law school and get that license, right? It's the same thing. Wherever you want to be within your business, you have to come and learn. You have to be coachable, teachable, and you have to be able to apply yourself. People that are really successful, that make a lot of money, at some point in their life, they invested in themselves, whether they went to school or they invested into stuff online. I've invested into a lot. I went to school. I didn't get nowhere because I really don't like school. I didn't make it out of college, guys. But I did invest in myself online because I wanted this bad enough, and I wanted to know what I was missing and how people were making money. So what I did was all of the things that I've learned, I put it together and I made these modules and I put them in these packages. And all I did was remove the stuff that was irrelevant. Because a lot of times, these programs that you buy, these trainings that you buy is packed with some great stuff, but then it's also packed with a lot of garbage just to beef it up. All of the stuff that was baloney, that I realized it was baloney when I started looking at it, I took all of that out. But the stuff that was really important, that mattered to help you build a successful business, that's what I jam-packed into SSM. And that's why people are having the results that they're having as they implement the trainings. Okay, so again, guys, these are one-time payments. Each level will tell you exactly what is in these packages when you get the link from the person who invited you here, okay? So again, we focus on some key components when it comes to SSM, which is our task, our weekly trainings, weekly webinars, posting our results, staying engaged in the Facebook group, staying engaged in our chat room, needing about 1 to 2 hours per day. As you progress, you won't need 2 hours, but to start, you do go 100 miles per hour. We talk about that. And you will get the step-by-step instructions and guide in order to have success. All you have to be willing to do is apply these step-by-step instructions. And they are literally step-by-step, okay? So what I want to do is, some people want to share their testimony. We're going to go and do that. And then we're going to wrap it up. It is now 7:55. We're coming up to 1 hour and 5 minutes. We're going to start with, what's her name? Oh, Christine. Hey, let me find you, Christine. Hey, honey. Give me 1 second here. Because we have so many people on, it's a little bit slow. But let me see if I can hit this button. I'm coming, Christine. I'm coming. Let's see here. Okay, minimize. Here we go. Okay, I'm here. All right, I'm trying to hit this button here. Hey, Christine, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How's it going?
How you doing, Christine?
I'm not too bad. I'm so glad you let me speak first. I want to share something first, okay?
Okay.
Oh, my sweetie has a friend over, so they're speaking Farsi. I'm sorry. He's
That's
speaking
okay.
Farsi from Iran. It's kind of a unique country, and that's okay. He's going the other way. He's going to his office. As my student Nasser, I guess, because we are a transitional apartment. So when somebody needs help, they stay with us, and he moves on, and we like to do that here. That's just part of who we are as a couple. So I want to say that I have been working online for 2 years, and I would honestly say the reason why I didn't do very well is because I had no knowledge. Okay, I didn't know what was going on. I got the most crappiest training, and I just got an office, and here's the video training. I didn't get a whole lot of help that I really needed. So I'm going along for 2 years, this and this and this, not doing very well, struggling, and my sweetie had to support me. And I swear to God, 3.5 months ago, I just felt like, forget it. This is baloney. I'm not doing anything. And if it wasn't for the CERB from our COVID thing for government, I probably wouldn't have any income. Plus, I only get a small CPP. I only get $208 a month. That doesn't cover anything, right? Since I'm 60 now. So I thought, but see, I loved Amanda. I've known her for about a year. I watched her. I go on YouTube and watch her YouTube videos. I love her instructions. She's so simple to the point, and she gives you the ideas. That's why I kind of was trying to figure out my YouTube channel better. But I was in her group, and then she talked about and shared this beautiful community of SSM. I went, you know what? I'm going to get out of my comfort zone, going to get some extra money together, and I'm going to do this because I really want to learn. I want to do better. I always thought it was to brand yourself, not the product, because that's what they always told me to do, but to brand yourself because you are your own business. So as I started this beautiful community, and her trainings are phenomenal. They're like gold to me. They're like $1 million trainings, if you ask me. They're amazing. And they really helped me realize, okay, I'm doing a lot of stuff wrong. Because the first week or two, I was a little bit going, but you know, as I continued on, I went, I'm going to go from square one, go back to the trainings, learn even more. And now my page has changed, and I get a lot of friend requests daily. I actually did go back and check my engagement. It wasn't a whole lot, and it's increased. I'm a snail, so it takes a while, but I would say from 24 people that would like me to about over 200 from time to time. To me, that's amazing. I'm doing much better than I did a full 2 years, and I'm earning income on a daily basis, which means I am actually earning income, sustaining, helping out our home because we are struggling, and to realize I'm actually earning my own income after, shall we say, over 10 years not earning anything because of my illness, and then 2 years not earning, maybe most I earned was $200. I kid you not, 2 years, $200. It's like, that's nothing. It's like maybe $1 a day. I don't know. It wasn't much, but through consistency and persistence and doing the trainings, applying them on a daily basis, continuing with the tasks. The task was simple. I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm earning, I'm seeing results more than just money. I'm seeing results. I'm meeting new people. I'm feeling the beauty of the community, because the community is amazing. Amanda's a true genius, I would say. And the success coaches are beautiful. I'm loving them all. And the people within this community are amazing because we help one another. We are together as one. We help each other. And that's how we are more successful. Because I believe the dream work is the teamwork. It's exactly what it is. And if it wasn't for Amanda sharing this opportunity, I would still be where I am 3.5 months ago. I'm further now than I was, and I have more to learn, so to speak, because I'm still an old broad at 60. But you know what? I'm further off and better where I am now. So if anybody goes, I say don't go, go yes, jump on the bandwagon. Be a part of Successful Solution Method, because you know what? You have nothing to lose but to gain knowledge, and then you'll earn while you're learning. And that's the most beautiful part of this community. I'm earning and I'm learning, and I'm getting better at understanding who I am, sharing my story as much as I can. And of course, extra training, because we have Kurt, our wonderful, an extra 2 days of training, which I really, believe it or not, I get about 5 o'clock every morning on the West Coast to be on this training. The training's twice a week. And then when Amanda does a training, I'm like 3-fold trainings. I'm getting it all I need, getting this old brain working better. And I say thank you. Merci, Amanda. Merci to all the beautiful SSM members and the coaches, because they've really taught me so much. To me, it is life-changing. It's the most best place I've ever been. And it's great for my lifetime. I'll retire in a better state than when I hit 65 in 5 years than I did 2 years ago when I first started doing this. Merci. I wanted to say that today.
Thank you so much, Christine. I'm glad to have you here. I'm glad that you didn't quit and give up. Thank you so much, Christine. We're gonna move right on to Dr. Stan. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like looking to my phone because people are messaging me while I'm. Dr. Stan, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, business is booming and checks are zooming. I'm happy on purpose, just like everybody who's part of this community, because this is truly group economics. And, you know, I've been blessed to speak in all 50 states and 28 countries, you know, and I've seen a lot of programs. I speak for about 40 different companies. But Amanda, I only spoke for your company once so far. I'll be speaking this Tuesday. But I had to say, you're getting to be, you might just be my very favorite. I mean, I'm telling you that, matter of fact, I got a guest online and I told her, I said, you better make sure you have some tissue just in case, because sometimes there's some ugly crying breaking out because people get touched and they're being moved. So I always say real quick, there's 3 levels of success. And by the way, today I got a $500 payment in, and so many of you know about my beautiful wife, my ABCD, my adorable brown caramel delight. We're so opposite, right? So I'm like attack in your face and she's like behind the scenes. And after watching me get paid for a month, she's like, baby, I need your link. I want to do this. And so she got started, you know. And so, you know, it's a beautiful thing because a lot of different things that I do, she always takes the backside, and that's fine. I mean, you do, and she does what she does, but when she saw this, she's like, wait a minute, I can do this. And so when your very own wife who just watches and says, you know, I want to do this. And so she opened up a whole new Facebook page. She started everything. She was on the day doing some different lessons. She's on the webinar, obviously now. So again, this is a family business. It's a community. I like to say the opposite of the, you know, the crab mentality. One crab's crawling out and the other crab's pulling back. Well, here, my friend, we got a different kind. It's called a breakthrough crab mentality. We're pushing you out, saying, go, child, go do it. Go ahead, Christy. Go ahead, Kevin. Go ahead, Joyce. Go ahead, Alexis. Go ahead, Michael. I mean, we're pushing each other. And so what a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy beyond measure to be part of this movement that's empowering leaders and helping average, everyday people create above average income in below average time, because we got an incredible group economics, a powerful conglomeration of systems. And lastly, my acronym for systems, SYSTEMS, save yourself time, energy, money, stress. So I got to say this, do not get involved if you like your stress. Don't get involved if you don't want to have time freedom. Don't get involved if you don't want to make a difference in people's lives. Only get involved if you want to save yourself time, energy, money, stress. Hey, God bless you. It's breakthrough time.
Thank you so much, Dr. Stan. I can't wait for your training Tuesday. Guys, all SSM members, we have training tomorrow. Please make sure to go grab that link from your back office. This training is very, very important. Okay, I got some great stuff for you guys. We got a lot of stuff that's going on, and we are actually taking this to the next level, again, in bite-sized pieces. So please make sure you go to your back office and you grab your link for tomorrow's training. Okay, moving right along, we're gonna go to Hanifa here. I'm hitting the unmute button now. I'm checking my phone, guys. I'm on it. We're gonna wrap this up in about 10 more minutes, guys, okay? We went a little bit over. Hey, Hanifa.
Hi, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can. How are you?
Awesome. I'm good. Really excited. I'm happy. Hopefully no ugly cries today for anyone. All right, guys. I am Hanifa, one of the success coaches. I have been with SSM since we started. And just to tell you guys, I believe after 3 months from doing SSM, Successful Solution Method, I was able to resign from my job after just 3 months. It was something where I was scared to make that jump. I like the security of having the 9 to 5, but I was scared. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to have success online. So I would call Amanda like, I'm scared. I want to put in my 2 weeks notice, but I don't know. And, you know, she's like, well, Hanifa, I really want you, I want you to do this. I know that you can do this. Just do it. You can do it. And after, like I said, guys, after 3 months, I was able to take that step and resign from my job. And it is the best feeling ever. It feels so good. I can't, it's so good. It's so hard for me to explain what the joy that I feel from not working the 9 to 5 after doing it for so many years, guys. It's really freed me up. I have kids, 2 13-year-old boys, 1 3-year-old girl. They drive me nuts, but I prefer to be here. I prefer to be at home with them versus being on the clock. Okay, it's just a different type of feeling. I've done online businesses before. I did not do well with any of them. I made maybe like a couple, maybe like $500 possibly in another opportunity that I was in, but that was it. I didn't learn anything. I just went through the motion. In 3 months, I know enough to do a lot. I know enough to help a lot of people, and I've learned all of this information in just 3 months. I am a coach. I've learned all this information in 3 months, guys. This is the real deal. Since I've started, I've earned about, it's going on actually, that's a lie. I'm a little over $7,000 that I've earned with Successful Solution Method. Oh, sorry guys, I'm outside. And I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm really excited. This is just the beginning. It feels like it's so surreal, guys. This is the real deal. If you're on the fence, there is no need to be. We have so many members that are so thankful. If you guys are not inside of our Facebook group, go look at it. Ask the person who invited you to bring you inside of it, because there's so much love in there. There's so many testimonials. There's just so much good things, so much good energy that's happening inside of that group, guys. You have to be a part of this. You have to. Best decision ever. Thank you, Amanda.
You're welcome, Hanifa, and thanks so much for your testimony. I'm so happy that you took, guys, she was so scared. And I'm like, I remember, because I was that person. But I promise you, if you are really looking for a home, you're looking for a community, you're looking to really take things to the next level, you want to have a space in your house where you just work on yourself, your business, you can do this. I didn't think so. And it took my mentor many hours to convince me, Amanda, it's not as bad as you think. You just have to go through the motion. You have to stay consistent. Consistency was key, because if you already know what to do, all you have to do is be consistent with the information that you're given. That's the thing I didn't have in 2015, the blueprint. I said, nobody has a blueprint. I'm on this computer doing everything and nothing's working. Once you have the blueprint, that's the key. That's the drive. That's the will. That's the everything. That's all you need. And then now you have to make a decision to be consistent and do exactly what your mentor tells you to do. That's it. And you will start to see success. So we're going to end it here. It's now 8:10. Thanks so much for coming out this Wednesday evening. We will have live webinars every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're invited to come, bring anyone that you want. Make sure to share your banners. Stay inspired, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys next week. Have a great night, guys.